of chemistry. I go by the name of Miles. Over there is sipping like a bitch.
Marcel.
Sip it again, nigga.
Sipping like somebody didn't know we were starting.
You said you were ready. Go ahead, sip it again. Nigga.
Well,
You did.
Fuck that. I'm thirsty at this point. No, I'm taking my
Well, why don't
sips.
you just take it all in, man?
It's
Just
hot.
take it straight through the throat.
It is hot.
Okay.
There's no pause. It's tea.
No pause.
There's no-
Yeah. Go ahead, brother. Let it trickle down this sock.
Today,
You didn't even say your name.
I said it.
He did.
Y'all know me.
It was so.
Thank you. But you heard of it. Today we have
guest
on the show Leslie.
Wow. That was such a grand entrance. I really appreciate it.
Okay, yeah. No, let's not do that. So take the accent out.
Hey y'all, what's up? What's poppin'? It's your girl Leslie Sheri in a place to be. See, and I got what it takes to rock the mic, right? Yeah. Period.
All right, so yeah, Leslie,
That was good.
Leslie is
You're
an
welcome.
actress
That was
out
amazing.
here in the lovely city of Atlanta. We're gonna get to know her today, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, first off, how's your tea?
Oh my God, this ginger lemon tea.
Is that?
I'm a tea girl. I'm a teaologist. You know what I'm saying? It could be hot outside. I still want tea. Tea and soup all day. But this is really good. Thank you so much.
You must be a lot.
Hospitality is
Come on now.
A1.
Yeah, some more for you if you
Top
want some
tier.
more. Yeah.
Even though they tried to burn me, but it's cool. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
Trying to
kinda
burn
wild.
you and you got burned are two different. I wasn't like trying
Well, let's
to.
talk. We're talking about tea here, guys.
We are talking about tea, which comes hot, right? So
Coming in hot. Okay.
you know.
Okay,
Anyway,
so Leslie,
Yeah.
let's talk about this acting journey. So how did we begin this journey of you?
That is so crazy. Okay, so real fast, to make a long story less long.
Yeah, let's make it short. Actually,
Okay, real
Take your
short.
time.
Okay.
Real short, boom. So first thing I was ever on was Southpaw. I was an extra. They would shoot up at my school, IUP, even though they was in like Vegas and New York. Fast forward, I talked to everybody. I'm very personable. Didn't know I was talking to the second AD. Didn't know what the second AD was back then. I just was like, y'all have the same girls doing all this stuff. Mind you, I ain't know nothing about it. It's continuity. Of course, they have the same girls doing the same things, for several days because they shooting the same, scene.
Yes.
Right.
But I was like, yeah, don't y'all need different girls? And these are like models. They're ring girls, and they're models, beautiful, tall. I'm only 5'5".
you said Rain Girls?
Ring girls.
Oh,
Ring.
Ring girls.
What?
Yeah, ring girls. Boxing movie, so ring girls.
Ring.
Ring
That's what I'm saying.
Girls.
Ring
You said
girls.
Ring Girls. It's
Okay,
like a
so apparently we talk
combination of-
fast in Philly. We put words together. Atlanta, y'all don't finish your words. So
Thought she was saying
pick your
Rangers. Like
ring. Okay.
I'm glad it just wasn't me.
No,
I
it
was-
was
Ring
not.
Did you let it fly by?
I,
And
no,
was
no,
like,
no. I said
girls.
rings.
The
but-
ones the girls be like,
Yeah, no, we know what you're talking
okay,
about.
so boom. So they tall girls, models, I'm 5'5" and a half. So they was like, and Antoine Fuqua was the director at the time.
Okay.
Fuqua, but
Fuqua.
yeah.
Potato, tomato, okay?
That's that Philly shit, but I swear.
I'm joking. So anyway, so fast forward, sitting there as an extra, they're like, Leslie Wallace, can you report to the dressing room? And I'm like, whoa. And at the time, so I remember telling this, I will never forget this, and I always bring this up because God do not like ugly. It was this fat white guy who was just like, as an extra, you gotta bring your own stuff. For people who don't act, as an extra, you bring your own stuff and you do your own makeup. They feed you little box lunches. You rear like on the totem pole, you down here type shit. I'm starting, I don't care. I'm like, I'm about to be in a movie. My friends is hyped for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, we out here. And then I'm getting bumped to a feature role. So I was telling the guy who was like dealing with the extras wardrobe, I was like, I'm gonna be a star one. I'm gonna be a star one that had no intentions on acting, like at all. They would just shoot at my school. We thought it was fun, so we just want to be in front of a camera. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they was like, yeah, Leslie Wallace to the dressing room. So I'm like, I didn't know where it was, and I was nervous, and I just talking. Like, I didn't know they really was gonna put me as a future, move me up to a future at this point, because I was just talking. So I'm like looking around, they're like, yeah, go talk to one of the PAs, whatever. So I go. to the fat white guy who tried to say, "Oh, dream big, honey." Like, and I was like, "Sir, can you please let me know where the dressing room for the actors are, please? Because I have to go to wardrobe to try on some stuff." So yeah, it was very, like an aha moment. But so it started there on Southpaw, and then from there,
I thought there was more to the fat white guy. Why'd
it was
you call him
okay
all
because
that?
sorry. Let me go back a little bit. So because the guy, when I as an extra was like, I'm gonna be big one day. He was just like, "Hi, dream big, honey." Like, it's a lot. It takes a lot to get there, but it goes to show you sometimes it's not. It's who you know or what you're around or just opening your mouth. Like everything in this world, people be so scared to like hop on something, but it's like open your mouth because you never know where it can take you. You miss 100 of the shots you don't shoot. You know what I'm saying? So it was
These
just
are
like
facts.
a full circle moment within like that 5-day span from him saying that to me getting moved up to the future role and me going specifically to him to ask him, where can I go to go on this next tier that he said it was going to take so long to get there. It felt real good because that was just me showing me like nothing nobody can tell me can stop me from doing what I want to do.
What was his name?
Fat white guy. That's all I would ever remember him as.
Okay. Hopefully he's still fat and white.
Yeah, but it was just a lesson to myself, like, that you really can do anything that you want. And don't be scared to go after it.
So from there, you getting bumped up to a featured. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
A feature role?
Huh?
A feature? Featured.
Man.
Featured.
What? Shout the college out again. What was it? It was.
So anyway, got bumped up.
Community what?
Didn't go to community college. Got bumped up. So anyway, fast forward.
I'm laughing at you two. Wow. So
great
funny.
chemistry.
Since you did that, it is.
So got bumped up. Just did that for a little bit. Even ate at a different. Didn't have the box lunches no more. Got to eat with the actual stars. Talked to people. I think his name is Michael. Not Michael. Malcolm Mays or Malcolm Hayes. He plays the uncle on Raising Kanan. He also played in Snowfall. He got killed. Anyway.
Damn.
But learning people, like, he was like so excited talking about like credits, like asking like how many credits you got. And this time I didn't know nothing about. I was so green. I was just like, I'm in a movie. So yeah, so from there I didn't really want to pursue acting. I moved to DC after that. Computer job.
Computer job. What were you doing?
Like help desk stuff.
Oh, okay.
Then I was executive assistant. But
All right, hey, my bad. I just want to take a little control.
Roll not my personality.
Let's just expedite the process
So
real quick.
moving forward, me and Kiera went to a Beyonce concert, and Beyonce was like, y'all used to boo me at concerts, y'all used to da-da-da-da, and it took me a while to get here, but I kept going. Like, I couldn't be a regular girl. So
Beyonce said that?
Beyonce said that.
I'm gonna be real, that's hard to even imagine people booing Beyonce.
But
That's crazy.
When she was with Destiny's Child, she tripped at a Sixers game. They made fun of her, stuff like that. But it's like she kept going. Look at her. She's selling out stadiums. You feel me?
Like,
so her words made me be like, yo, I'm not too happy. I'm young. I don't got no kids. I ain't got no man that I cared about leaving behind. It's time for me to just jump into whatever.
I'm sorry to you, man. Whoever that is, man.
Somebody just got hurt.
And then Kiera was like, I'm moving to Atlanta. Just come on. I'm just like, I'm putting my 2 weeks in tomorrow. I got to work. And I talked with myself in the car before I walked in. I was like, girl.
Because you crazy.
Like, all right, you got a little bit of money saved up. You mean, you got people in Atlanta. Kiera about to go to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah. I went in there. I did the whole day. I was nervous. At the end of the day, I dropped my 2 weeks notice in, and I walked out the office. My boss came out immediately like, wait a minute, you're leaving? You're leaving to, you want to go act? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to just take, I'm going to just take it.
You were still there for 2 weeks though, right?
No.
So it's not really a 2 weeks notice. It's just.
Or was I? Were we there for? No.
I'm quitting.
You probably
had your 2 weeks left. Like a week, maybe.
It's probably like a week.
Was very quick.
It was very quick though. Like it was like
quick. I was planning.
My decision was like I'm moving. It was either New York, LA, or Atlanta, and I was like, well, LA, too expensive. I'm still fresh out of college. New York, too close to Philly, and it's cold. Like, I just need it's too close to Philly, so I need a new experience. I'm like, Atlanta, here we go. Boom. And it was like the Black Hollywood. So it was like, oh, this is exciting. Da, da, da. So anyway, so we moved here. My job actually let me stay at that job for 3 months working from home. So getting paid DC salary in Georgia, where I was able to like actually save up money and then, stuff like that. So anyway, got here, completely didn't do for the first year what I said I was going to do. Just dive into acting. We was outside for a year. And outside.
Okay.
Josephine's on Sundays outside. Wow. You bar on a bull outside.
Man.
But anyway, after that year of having fun, I locked in. Like, I start going to acting classes. I start going to like all networking events. I start doing SCAD events. I start meeting people on Instagram like, hey, I see your page and you're doing this. Like, do you want to link up and do a skit? Like, I was doing funny skits with people. I met somebody named Miles, I believe his name was.
How was he?
He was cool. It was fun, and he does a lot of improv, which I love because that's, I feel like, where my strength is.
I can see that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. Not a problem.
So I just like really dived in it, and I met some amazing people and got.
Oh my God! You're talking about? Oh man!
SVS Productions, have you heard of him?
No, yeah, I'm just because I'm Big Daddy D, but Miles, Miles is dope.
Okay, when did that name change? Oh, that's yeah.
Wait, what?
Big Daddy D, cool. Miles, Big Daddy D. So boom. So now I'm here.
Yeah, all right. I feel like all right.
Nice.
A little bit.
I'm still there. Nice.
Always, man. You never lost. The man is just always there.
I'm here.
Boy.
Wow.
This nigga always got it, don't he, man?
How long ago was that? from
There's
today.
Like a T.
Well, okay.
Oh, wow. What the
I'm just going to sit it on my lap for right now. I'm not going to put
What
it
is
on
that? Is that a fingernail?
It's a lemon, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a pill.
Let's go with
So
that.
how long has it been? It's how long have we been here now? 6 years? 6.5. 6 years. 6 years in Atlanta. So 5 years towards acting.
2017.
August 2016.
Huh?
August 2016.
When we moved here? Is that what you were asking?
No, I'm saying when we met.
2017, yes.
Yeah.
That's when the first year actually like getting into acting for real.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Was that your first in-person audition?
Yes. It was my first in-person audition.
Aww.
It was.
That's so sweet.
Yes. Pre-COVID, we used to actually have to go into places to audition and not send in screens and be able to do our takes over and over and over and over again. Yeah. Do you remember my audition? Mm-hmm. Do you really? Okay, yeah. So what was your thoughts? Fun fact, we do not get feedback as actors from casting directors. So when you don't book something, you just see it on TV and it's booked, you be like, dang, that's what they went with. But it's like, dang, well, was I close? Did they have some good to say about me? So yeah, I would love to hear what your feedback was for my first in-person audition.
That's fantastic. But we're going to move on and we're going to go ahead and...
Wow, I can't get a little tidbit? Like, you can't just put the tidbit and let me know? Shit.
I'm sure it was amazing, though.
I think you want to know.
Okay. What do I remember about Leslie's audition? The main thing I remember, I liked your improv. I just didn't. You remember Rodney? Phoenix?
One heck of a
nigga.
Guy.
Okay, well, this is the guy who you did improv with, and I didn't like his improv. I was mad that I didn't like his improv, and I liked your improv over his. But that's like the main thing I remember about yours. You were very subtle with a lot of your decisions and whatnot. That's the main thing that I remember.
Yeah, I love hearing stuff like that to see where I've grown.
I remember that on too.
Did you really?
Yeah, you had on a green I don't know if it was a cardigan, but it was like a green long sleeve thing, and you had on a pink shirt and black leggings.
Okay. This sounds like something I would wear, so I'm sure I've had that on.
I have the video of it.
Oh, wow. I would love to watch it after this.
Fantastic. So, man, we're probably out of time after that long fucking story.
You can chop and edit this, right? So
no, it's just going straight through.
Right.
That's what it is. All right.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. All right. So, 2016, she moved here. 2017 is when she started taking acting serious. Let's talk about that journey, starting to take acting serious. What was those first couple of projects that you did?
I did a SCAD project. I had like 2 lines, and I don't remember the name of it.
Oh.
I was just
the way you're saying it is so disrespectful. But
No. Now, like I love indie projects. I love all things creative. So if somebody wants to do something, they're like really passionate behind it. Like even if it's like no money or nothing involved, like I'm with it because that drive is what pushes me like to this day to keep going. Like I just love passion behind people's stuff, and I just love everything like just artistic. Like I just love being in the mind of creating. That's when I'm most happiest and when I'm most present as Leslie.
All right, great. Let's circle back to the question.
Sorry.
And the first couple of projects that you did.
So I did, let's see. Oh, I did my favorite, which was the best of all time, Jarrell's Girls.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite projects. I got to play like a psycho funny girlfriend.
Oh, geez.
Not girlfriend, one night stand.
Side piece.
Side piece type with 4 other side pieces. So that was fun.
That sounds cool.
But
Wait, that was one of the first things you've done?
That was one of the first, like, other than that SCAD project I said, yeah. And then, because before then, I was just, like, starting like, intro to acting, in the moment acting, camera technique classes. Like, I was just heavy in classes trying to learn.
Wow.
So I wasn't really into most stuff. And then doing skits. Like, I just did hella skits.
Yeah, no, you put that as your reel. I remember that, too.
Yeah, I had skits as a reel. You gotta start from somewhere.
You do.
You don't just come up like, yeah, I got this credit with Angela Bassett. Like, no. Like, I started doing my own stuff. It looked like I knew I was doing, so boom.
Wow. Okay. What was after Jarrell's Girls?
I did so much. So it's been 5 years. I don't remember everything in order. Like,
Not in order, but I guess.
Okay. The very first thing I did in Atlanta. I'm sorry, I lied. The very first thing I did in Atlanta was a kids stage play.
Nice.
It was the Black Wizard of Oz spinoff, and it was called Boo's Wicked West or something like that. But I played the witch, and one of my friends, Dakota, he was like helping me so much. He came to like show support, and he was helping me so much. The Cowardly Lion had dropped out, and he knew the words, and he stepped in and played the Cowardly Lion.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So he literally just was there for me, and I was so nervous, and I literally messed up like a couple of the lines because I was so nervous because I was like a stage play. Shout out to theatrical actors because that's a different beast.
It is.
Than being able to start and stop on camera. Like you got one shot. You better lose yourself in the music the moment. Like for real, it's one of those type things.
No, definitely.
So yeah, that was my first thing, which I'm glad. I really do want to do theater soon because I want to give myself that like to see if I got it. I feel like if you can do theater and run through, then
theater actors
can
are
be a
beasts.
beast at regular
Yeah, theater
acting.
actors are like another level
That's
of.
another level.
Yeah.
You got one shot. You got to remember it all. You just got to keep going. If you fuck up, it's like, it's on you.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just skip a couple years and steps, and you got to All the Queen's Men. No.
Okay, yeah. So I did ATL Homicide. And then I did For My Man. They were both TV One shows. And then I booked The Resident.
I remember that.
Yeah, I was super excited. It was super exciting booking that specific project for that specific role as a flight attendant because I had just turned down a Delta flight attendant in real life job because they wanted me to get stationed somewhere else that wasn't Atlanta. And I came to Atlanta for acting, so I would have remissed myself if I just was like, you know what, no. Because it was a good job. Like, you get free flights, the benefits. Mm-hmm. You know, I was like, I could do that and I could fly to LA and New York and da-da-da. But I'm like, they're like, yeah, but you have to be like based out of like Detroit. It was like Wyoming.
Detroit.
It was like some weird. It was like 4 weird places that was like, I can't do it. I can't. So I was so sad about that. So the graduating class that I was supposed to be in, I got the audition for the flight attendant for The Resident, and I did it. And I was like, wow, it would be funny shit if I booked this because I really was about to be a flight attendant. And I'm sad at this point. I'm like, you know, I haven't really booked nothing, and I really want this job. Like, and I'm kind of sad that I'm seeing the people I supposed to like graduate, and it's like, dang, that could have been me. And literally, I found out 3 days later I booked the audition as a flight attendant on the show. So I was like, wow, God is so interesting.
In fact,
So
indeed.
yeah. So then after The Resident, then I MTV's Prank. Sorry, I'm just trying.
Hey, girl, get that thing.
That was another one I booked, and then all the Queensmen got booked during quarantine. So
During quarantine. All right, let's talk about all the Queensmen. Your character's name is
Teresa.
Yes.
Teresa Singleton.
All right, a very feisty character. I'd say. Did you have to tap into any, I don't know, hidden emotions, or maybe they're not hidden for said character?
So it's so funny for even that role. I completely didn't even remember when I actually got a pin from a veil check from my agent. I didn't even know what show they was talking about because I filmed the audition for it in April of 2020. Quarantine kind of started around that time, so everything kind of went quiet. I got a veil check about this same show in November. I had to go back and check my auditions on EcoCast, like, what show is this? And I was like, oh yeah, I remember that audition. So I'm like, cool, boom. And then literally like a day later, I got a text from my agent, was like, you booked it. And it was a recurring co-star.
Yeah.
And it was like, whoa. Like, I was super excited. Like, oh
as
my
you
gosh,
should be. Like, that's
Sounds
super
cool.
freaking dope.
Yeah.
So once again, the question that I originally asked, so how did you tap into?
How do I tap into it? Boom. Okay, so my character actually changed while I was there. We quarantined on set. It was Jamie, and I had like a whole different character to one of the main cast members, and it changed completely. So I had to like relearn everything while we were there. Tapping into it, it was easier because we were quarantined, so we were surrounded by nothing but actors. So we were there to focus on acting. So I didn't have nothing really, taking me away from it. And I feel like it took me until second season to really tap into my character. So first season, I feel like I didn't like going back watching.
So you don't think you're that crazy?
No, I don't think I'm that crazy. I mean, every girl got a little crazy, Just gotta pull it out of her, or not, But yeah, no, tapping into it. I definitely Lynn Winfield. I watched Lynn Winfield. I literally watched like some of her like movements and stuff from A Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thin line. Like I felt her on some stuff, but
okay.
and then also like some personal stuff I was going through was easy for me to like put that situation on this character to help bring it out even more. And then like just going into places that I kind of locked away with therapy. I kind of like tried to re-bring it up on purpose, or like I was trying to start with certain people so that, because I know certain people can bring certain things up out of me, so I would like start on purpose with that person so that they can come at me a certain way, so it can put me in that mindset to be this way when I got to set. And I kind of stayed in that mind frame like that whole time filming, which is only 8 days. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Noted.
Yeah.
Very
After
much
we shot,
noted.
I actually went to Miami for the weekend with my mom to just be around like sun and beach and stuff, because I felt crazy after I shot. Like I felt really. I felt really
It's
wild.
not you, right?
Yeah, like it's not me.
Man, that's crazy.
No.
Is this the
You played
show
pretty well.
where
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Shit, hey,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
It
you
was-
played well.
It was the character. I think the fun part was people
yeah.
really hating my character online. It made me feel like, I did my job as playing crazy. And it's funny because even my friends, they be like, dang, like, you don't be like this. Like, this really, like, I'm looking at you literally as your character, because this isn't Leslie. Like, this is like Teresa. And it's like,
No, I don't.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll just take your word for it. I guess. Oh, okay. Give me some. All right. No, we're still not deceived. So is this the show where you had the sex scene outside?
Yeah, I did have the sex scene outside.
Like in the car? I remember you saying you did sex scene.
It was sex scene, like on top of the car, in the car. It was freezing. It was in December when we did it. And I was actually pregnant and didn't even know. So, that was fun.
So we could have actually did it.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Ew.
Fun fact, when you're on set, you're doing sex scenes and you see the peens, they're prosthetic penises most of the time.
Wait, what?
Yes, it was a
I mean,
prosthetic.
I'm not disappointed.
It was a...
Sounded like it.
Wow, let's talk about it.
I want the real
talk
thing
about
here.
So yeah,
My subscription paying.
it's prosthetics penises. So even like him, like even like putting a condom on, like it was a fake penis, and at one point his penis fell off when he was, you know what I'm saying, so he had to like, start over type deal. So yeah. So it's a thing. It's a thing.
That's interesting.
And even like naked, like we're never fully nude. Like we have these panties on that has a rubber cushion in between like the actual like nude panty, so that even like you're fake whatever, but you're not feeling it because it's like a thick cushion that's on your private part that you don't feel
So
it.
you could go as hard as you want.
Ideally, until your fake penis falls off.
Did you see his real penis when that happened?
No, I didn't.
No.
I'm sorry.
Well, no, I'm
sorry to disappoint, guys.
No, I'm disappointed. I'm good. You know? This man.
If you know it fell off, I'm just thinking maybe you saw, I guess, the real thing when it fell off.
And my scene partner was super, like, made me feel super comfortable. Like, even like it was a sex scene, like, partial nudity, if you will.
Did you show nudity?
I mean, no, it was like a nip slip here and there, but that was it. You know, and it's a very it is a very sexual show.
Yeah. It is.
But again, my scene partner, every time, like, you know, he was like doing stuff like, you know, my stuff would be falling down. He kind of like be like, you know, and it was just real, like, yeah, I felt super comfortable. And also, it's a dang, what is this person called? Intimacy coordinator that's on set. So even before you do any type of sexual scenes, they talk over the scene with you. You know, say, what are you comfortable with doing? How far can we go? What do you want us to stop at? We do some choreography beforehand to make sure it looks, you know, as natural as possible, but also we know boundaries and stuff like that. And then if anything, you know, they talk us through it the whole time, so it's never uncomfortable. They're never like, all right, let's go fuck, let's have sex. And it's like, no, it's very much discussed way before. So yeah,
no, absolutely.
and I'm an artist, so I feel like, you know, nudity, like I love art, and it's just like, it used to be a thing for me. I'm like, oh, I don't know, because I don't know if my mom or did watch it. Now I'm just like,
so you're okay with nudity? You show your titties?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Is there a price on the titties?
I definitely got a increase for sure.
Well, yeah, for the show. I just mean, period. Do you have like a price in your head for your titties?
I don't have a price in my head, but I know where I won't go.
With your titties?
Like, I'm price wise, like I don't have a price in my head, but like I know where I'll maybe start at, maybe.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Where would you start?
You know, it's with me and my agent.
Fitty, I didn't ask.
Again, not my question, his question. Duly noted.
He's taking it down
Marcel,
these weird alleys.
You kind of just be, you know.
I mean, you know, I'm trying to keep professional.
Yeah.
He going down these weird alleys, paths, and dark corner questions.
People may want to know.
Nobody was really.
I would say this though, for anybody who has this question for real, talk it over with your agent. It's always a price.
It is,
because it also depends on the project that you're doing with their budget, how far they can go. It's also depending on your name and what stuff have you maybe been seeing or not. So many things play into factor. So yesterday's price is
it's still today's price.
It's not today's price.
I feel you on that.
So you can go from that, even like in future things. If something like this happens, you can say, well, this is what this show did for me for this set amount of shows. We have to go higher. Like, it's no dumbing it down, you know?
I feel you.
So yeah, there we go. Next question, please.
Marcel, did you seem like you wanted to speak up?
I've seen you act, and I thought it was great. You were like the highlight of what I saw.
Oh, he saw the last sex tape.
Yes.
Oh,
I didn't know if we could like talk about. I saw it.
Thank you.
You were amazing in it.
Thank
I was
you.
like, man, she really crazy. I don't know if she's like.
I'm just so fun, you know?
Yeah.
Some people, okay. He say crazy, she say fun.
I just feel like really like, yo, acting is really freeing to me. So even this role, like, and again, I love improv and I love comedy. Like, my dream role is to be on like a comedic, any type of show, like, but we're like a SNL. Like, I want to do stuff like that's my dream. So when his mind is fucking crazy, and then he lets you improv. That's the beauty of working with Miles. He lets you improv. So it's like, how far you want to go? Well, let's take it further.
Y'all took it to some crazy places.
I cannot wait till the world see this, because when I say we watched it today and I was laughing the entire time at everybody, like, everybody was fucking hilarious. But my character was for sure fun to play.
It looked like you were having a grandiose time.
Grandissimo.
We're talking about a film called The Lost Sex Tape. Tell people what's The Lost Sex Tape about.
The Lost Sex Tape is about what it says. It's a sex tape that a girl and a guy makes that ends up getting leaked, and we see what her life turns out after it's leaked in all different aspects, and how crazy people can become after, you know, certain intimate moments are shared with the world, you know?
Yeah, that was a nice way to put it.
And, you know, I feel like, did I pretty much sum it up without giving away too much?
No, that's a synopsis that I gave him.
Oh, perfect. So right on it. I do my homework. I actually do my homework. I did a character breakdown. I actually found this character. I even asked Miles, even like, you know, can I wear this or can I do this? Because I really wanted to create this character. So when y'all meet me, y'all gonna be like, oh, that bitch crazy. But really, I just did my character work.
Really, it's just Leslie. All right. Hey, so what is the Whoa Agency?
Wow. A lot of people have been asking me about this. So the Whoa Agency is a branding consultant agency. So basically a lot of, I wouldn't say just actors, but anybody, period, who's trying to get their platform elevated. Mm-hmm. A lot of it has to do with branding, unfortunately. Say when you're in a TV show, the TV show will only highlight like the main like 2 people or lead of a show. You know, it's up to you to build your brand, or building your brand brings more money in for yourself as well. So it's like the Whoa Agency kind of helps you in all those aspects and helps you with like auditioning and being a liaison between you and greater opportunities. So it's just a bigger platform to getting you seen and to help you build your own brand up as well. Yeah, I would say that. So it's a branding consultant agency. So it's not like a talent agency where it's like, you know, another talent agency. It's like, whoa, like the whoa effect. Like, what's going to make you stand out? What's going to make me look at your page and be like, whoa, I need her, you know? So, yeah.
Got you.
Cool.
Okay. Well, one more thing before we get out of here. How's the dating life going?
The dating life?
And that was a funny question. I
didn't
see that reaction
coming. This tea is hot.
It is hot.
It is. You burned yourself. Yeah.
Dating life,
it's
you
crazy.
know. So I'm a mom.
Nice.
Yes, my
mother I'd like.
I'm a single mom. The first year I was super mom, no dating.
Oh.
After she turned 1, I kind of started dibble-dabble. She's like 18, 19 months now. So after she turned 1, I started dibble-dabbling in dating. Just seeing it. I really was never really a dater, like Kira had said in her segment. Like, I was like, 2 weeks, I like you, we go together. Super relationship-y. Like, you my man and I'm gonna do whatever. We go together.
Yeah, okay.
But
it's a little
when we were younger, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not too more, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, fast forward, I started this like healing journey. Like Kara got me into therapy. Like I started therapy. I started doing stuff for me. Like I always had like
heal from
bullshit ass relationships, family, parents, guys.
Guys that you chose.
That I chose because I didn't love me and I wasn't healed and I didn't know. I accepted a lot of things because I just didn't know no better, or I saw this growing up from this person being handled this way and they were fine, so fuck it, it's normal to me. It became a normalcy thing, so I had to relearn myself, relearn what I like, relearn. So after having a child, you also relearn yourself too, because you kind of lose your identity. It's like no longer you're Leslie, Lariah's mom, but you're still Leslie, but you have to find that balance because you have somebody at your hip all the time. So yeah, so what's the question? Okay, then. So I just gotta give you why my mind thinks the way it thinks.
Yeah, no, man, you the whole episode. Yep.
So fast forward, I started dating unintentionally. Like I just wanted to have like fun again, or feel like free again, like not feel like, okay, I have a babysitter, so let me just have fun. Like, you want to go take me on a date? Sure, let's go. Like, no intentions behind it. And I would be very upfront too. Like, I don't want a relationship.
Damn.
Like, I'm trying to just figure out, like, you know, if you want to go out and have a drink, or you know, you want to FaceTime and talk, cool, or you know. But I wasn't intentional until I started being like, you know what? why am I doing this? Like, I am 31. I have a child. I had my fun back in the day. You know, I feel like I did everything. So it's like, now it's like, you know, maybe if you work on yourself, the right person will come to you. So you don't even got to worry about dating or looking out. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like where I've been at. So I kind of cut off. I had like a starting 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it kind of dwindled down to like, you know what? I don't really want to talk to anybody because I just want to figure myself out. So, you know, it might be like, you know, one person who, you know, I'll probably be talking to more than not. But, you know, at this point, I'm single. And until I feel like, you know, it's that one person that's going to take me away from everything, because I have to think about not just me, what I want. I have a daughter, so I'll kind of think bigger now. You know? So, yeah. Yeah, so a husband or my partner, that's what I keep saying. Like, I don't be saying husband, I be saying my partner. Like, God is bringing and molding my partner for me right now while I'm molding myself. You know, working on my health. I be at the gym. I be eating better now. I be in the kitchen cooking. You know, I'm
yes,
getting
you do. I'd love to be invited to eat. That'd be.
What do you like to cook?
Great.
We can set that up. I like to cook new things.
Hey, let's not go past that. All right.
I'm hungry. I would like to.
That's great, but I want to know when I can eat.
I should have made a meal and brought to you guys tonight.
That would have been nice.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But it was Sunday.
No,
you
don't
know?
because you said we can set it up. So someday I can come in. I don't like the way your tone is. I'm serious.
So my dating life is I'm single until I'm not. I'm single until I'm not.
How you know when you're not?
When I feel like this is the person that God is making for me or has made for me.
Okay, great. Well, let's talk about your friend Kara. What's the person that God is making for her? You know what I'm saying? Like how?
My friend's single as a Pringle, and you know what?
Pringle, right?
Single
so how
as a
can we get that Pringle?
She's not ready to mingle. Period. It's like no.
Okay, mama.
It's like no. We all, man. I feel like we all just at a point where we really this self-love journey that everybody talking about. We really living. So we not accepting no bullshit.
No, you need a good man.
A good man
with a good heart.
A great heart.
With potential in his life, who is ambitious.
He needs to have
it.
passion.
Absolutely.
Because of the type of personality I have, like I need somebody with a passion. Like I'll easily get bored, or it's just like, what am I here for? And then I feel like I'm settling. Then now I'm just like, dang, we just here. Like she asked that, like we just here.
Choosing
like
wrong dudes,
yeah,
man.
It's like you be sticking in because you like, well, I chose you, we already here, so we just gotta stick with it. No, you don't, sis. You don't gotta stick with nothing. You can wake up tomorrow and be like, I'm over him, and you can leave because guess what? Just like a bus, mix one, next 15, one coming.
Yeah, you know, say that for women, but I guess, that's
no, for real, it needs to be, but that's the stigma. Like, guys just think that females can feel the same way that guys feel. It just looked at differently when girls actually speak and do the stuff that guys do. I know for a fact
they can think the same way.
Exactly.
They can act the same way,
exactly. But it's a problem when a female acts that way. You know what I'm saying?
It can be looked at differently, like you just said. It's not looked at the same way. Sure. So knowing that it's not looked at the same way, you'd still, fuck it, I don't care. Just enact on it.
Yeah. I'm really at the scariest place in my life where I don't give a, what did Tupac say? I don't give a fuck about what people think. For real, I don't. Like you can tell me you can tell me you don't like my shirt, and I'll be like, okay, cool. You ain't hurt my feelings. Like you didn't pay for it. You don't gotta wear it. I'm cool with it. So just because you don't like it, it got nothing to do with me. Yeah, so I'm really at a dangerous point in my life where I just don't care what nobody thinks. So I'm literally living unapologetically right now.
Okay.
So whoever date me, they gotta be ready for this. Cause I be like, listen, bro, we here with it or we not. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't be too uptight. You know what I'm saying? You can't be. Now I'm not settling for somebody who don't got no passion or no goals. Like, cause I'm going up and you're not about to drag me behind, make me feel bad for trying to do more than you're doing. Like,
so you can't be content with his life.
I can't be with nobody that's content. Cause then it makes me like, especially as a partner, like somebody you're around. Ooh,
what's complacent mean?
Like you're just cool sitting in it.
Complacent is you're cool. Content is you're happy. You are happy with what you got. But
content
is different.
Content. I like somebody who's content.
Yeah, so I mean, content is fine if they're happy but complacent. Like, basically, you have to be about something. You have to do something, and then there's like certain things like you have to be healthy. You have to be a gym. Cause I'm on that type of time. Like, we have to have certain connections for it to even work, and it's certain things that I'm not accepting. Like certain things, like I think everybody does settle in relationships, but it depends on what you want to settle.
Oh, that's a good word.
Instead
Well,
of
you settle down, so you're settling.
Well,
Essentially, you settle down. You don't compromise
mixing
down.
words here, but
You don't compromise down. You settle down. No, let's
call
call
it
it.
that.
Y'all play spades.
Yeah,
Let's call a
yeah.
spade a spade.
it's not.
That's
if you're
not how that
settling
works.
down,
I think so.
is you're very much you're in a wrong place. Like you're in the wrong. If you can compromise with somebody, that's completely different.
So
than-
when somebody gets married and they're like, "Oh, I'm settling down with her," that's wrong to say.
Ooh, that's a
say, no.
yeah, that's a
just
different
what they say,
context.
you know?
Is it a different context?
Well, okay. Unless we're talking about two different things. You saying settling down is okay. Hey, I'm in a relationship. Okay,
I'm settling down. This is what I'm settling for. I'm cool with what we have going on. I'm cool with everything that you bring or don't bring. I'm cool with everything that you have or you lack. I'm settling down with you.
Yeah, okay. Then we're talking about two different definitions of settling down.
They have connotation.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
settling. We were thinking you like settling down is more so. Okay, I'm settling for this person. I don't really think this person
Yeah,
cute,
that's-
but I'm just settle for this
Okay.
person.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like bad connotation.
Yeah,
Connotation.
compromising with somebody is okay. That they bring this to the table, I bring this to the table. I may not really like this, but I can compromise if they're able to do.
Oh, for sure.
this.
And it's definitely going to be those things, but it's certain things that knowing what I want now, I used to never be intentional on like, what do you really want?
What do you want?
What do I
Now.
want? I want someone who is, like I said, passionate.
Hell yeah.
Because if you don't have that drive or that fire, you're never going to be fully happy. And if you're not happy with yourself, you can't give me extra happiness. And I should never be your happiness factor. I should add to it for sure. But I feel like that passion really drive anybody. You know, you need to have something to fall back
I'm with you.
on.
Yeah, hey, you talking to a nigga with passion fruit.
Yeah, no, for real. For real.
That's something you like?
Good.
Not about me right now. Not about me.
Shooting from the sideline.
Literally from the sideline. It has to be somebody who's like health wise, like for real, like in the gym or working out. Just somebody who just wants to keep staying healthy, even if you walk. Like just something to be healthy. You have to do something towards your physical health. And I have like little small things like, you know, like jazz music. Like I love live bands. Who knows? A guy who be in the kitchen. Like I like a guy who can cook and who not scared to clean. Like, you know, don't put these like, well, that's a women's job. Like if you in the kitchen and you feel like cooking today, cook type thing. You know what I'm saying? Am I touching on a subject that you're not really too fond of right now?
I feel you. Like,
You know what I'm saying? They gotta have something with God. You know, not saying you have to be religious, you know, but you have to have a relationship with God. Like you have to have some type of spiritual relationship with God. Like I'm not talking to atheists or somebody who just don't believe in a higher power. Like because you have to have something as a piece for yourself as well. And someone who's not scared to talk. Like I dealt with a lot of guys and I was this person too. Like I didn't talk about nothing. Like I didn't like to talk. Like I would be one of those people like sweep it on the rug and just like look at you like, we cool now? All right, cool, fuck it. So what you want to eat today? Like until therapy came or until like I had to have the hard talks that hill. And it's like now it's like we have to talk about this and I don't it sounds like you're not really saying what you mean. So say what you mean. And if you can't, then this ain't gonna work because I've became more vocal the older I've gotten because I realized that not being vocal didn't take me nowhere when I was younger, but getting walked over. So now my older self is like, this is who I am. This is what I want. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. You with it or you not? Because we're not gonna sit here and just, you know, waste each other's time.
Okay.
Friendships, relationships, family ships, you know.
No, I'm
That's where I'm
completely
at.
with you. Like I was telling your friend, communication is
Key.
Yeah, no,
literally. And her name's Kiera.
You
see what I did there?
Yeah,
Key.
Triplett. Oh my goodness! All right, hey, well there it is.
Whoa,
There's
that's a lot.
what?
That was a lot.
That was a lot, but it was all quality stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
you made it
I
through,
enjoyed it.
right?
Yeah, that was
Didn't ask you nothing wild, or
surprisingly.
yeah, we can end it on that. What's your titty look like? Like, what's your areola?
Respect the titties.
I do. You, I do.
What does your
That's
areolas
me.
look like? Give us a shot. Give us a come on. This Mardi Gras just passed. Let's see your tits.
Yeah, at the
Well-
same time. Let's go.
Same time.
We
You
actually
first.
don't have to.
You first.
I'm good. We ain't even got to. Thank you all for tuning in.
And hopefully it drops on Titty Tuesday. Yo, this was really cognac in here. This wasn't tea.
Something in that, because shit, my tea just.
Overflowing.
Regular, but yours.
Wait, can I ask a question to y'all? Have y'all ever had Gus ask y'all a question?
No, we haven't.
Okay. Is this the hot seat or is it we out of time?
Is it what?
The hot seat or are we out of
It
time?
depends on the question.
Okay, so the question for you, Mr. Mijoles, Big Daddy D.
Yes, there it is. You heard that?
She heard it.
Guys, I have no idea if whatever. I just know that this is what he goes by. So that's
Just
what I'm
throwing
saying.
it up there.
Okay, so for real. So why do you feel like you're single?
I think we are out of time. That's crazy.
Are we?
Wow, man.
I thought you were wrong.
Figured we would be.
Man, Sheri, we what? Rap? What? She's doing this.
You got like a minute left? You got a minute? She should have got space.
She's doing this. Why am
We
I
asking
single?
these questions
No,
that
that's, I
matter.
have no problem with answering that. What was the why am I single, right?
Why are you single, sir?
I am single because I think. Well, I think I said it with Kiara. Like, it's very hard for me to, with somebody I'm very comfortable with myself. I'm very transparent. I'm very honest. I don't mind talking about anything. I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm very comfortable with, who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? You get what the fuck you get. Most people that I come in contact with are not. And it's very much hard to be able to try to build something or be able to talk to somebody where it's always either this fucking cement wall with bricks on the outside trying to get through and talk to them and see who they are and see who their real feelings are and all that. It's like most women that I've talked to, it's always that. It's always a wall. It's always just hiding something. It's always not being open about everything. It's always, not telling your feelings. And so it's at this point, I'm very frustrated in the dating market because I can honestly say it's just been back to 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 back with women who are like that. And it's like, damn, that's why it was very refreshing talking to Kiara with that mindset because it's like, I'd never heard that.
So do you feel like you're attracting these type of said women because you haven't done the work to heal fully?
That's a good question.
Right.
Okay. Well, that's a very weird and hard question because how can I be attracting those types of women?
Because maybe it's something that you didn't work on. Did your mom ever not talk or does these women you talk to embody any of the women that you had experience with in your past or growing up seeing?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess time's up. I guess that's
Is that the buzzer? God damn.
You didn't make it.
No.
You didn't make it.
No, it's not. I like because somebody else said that as well, but it's like I do the pursuing. So that's a very women attract.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's more of a women perspective question. But me going after those types, no, it's a wide range of different types of women from different parts of life, different ages, and that's just. Like when we talked about therapy with her, that's just the number one thing that I've just noticed with it doesn't matter what size of life they are, what their age is, what their passion, what their career is. That's always been something that's because no matter who you are, you always deal with trauma. You all have
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Trauma stuff, and it's
everlasting.
just about how you deal with it. So for me, it's the universal of people not understanding how to deal with trauma and be comfortable with themselves.
Okay, I like that.
That was good.
And for you, are you in a relationship?
Everybody. Well, I am. I'm married. My wife on the other side of the door.
I love to hear a
Come on,
man
man.
say my wife.
Yeah, my wife. I'm still getting used to that. But yeah.
Ooh, are y'all freshly married?
Yeah.
Yeah,
To me,
it's
I
been
want to
less
say
than a
so.
year.
Like it's been less than a year.
Oh,
since
then
August,
yes,
so
that's
yeah.
fresh for sure.
Okay.
Congratulations! I love
appreciate you.
seeing and hearing Black men being married because in the community, I just was in one of my like first like real weddings. Like we don't
Oh, really?
we see baby mamas and we have
A whole lot of
yeah.
baby mamas.
we have
That's
baby
true.
showers and stuff, but not a lot of weddings. So it's refreshing to hear
But I
that.
feel, hey, y'all sleeping on this marriage thing. It's straight.
I
You just
bet.
gotta pick the right person.
That's what I'm
Boy.
saying. I just want the
But-
right partner.
Marriage is good, you know.
Yeah.
Just find the right person.
I love that.
For sure.
Do you
I
feel
love
like
it too.
you've grown since you've been married?
You know what? Well, I want to say with her, yeah, but
Ooh,
married
with
just
her,
because
yes, I
we actually dated a long time before we got
Okay.
married. So, but with her, yeah, of course, yeah.
I love that
You know,
so
she's
much.
so supportive. She kind of keeps me.
You need support. You
Definitely,
need support.
especially when you're trying everything.
Different
you know
things,
what I mean?
you throwing stuff at the wall, hoping something stick.
Man.
When you got somebody behind you, like, here go the ball, babe. You like, thank you. That one ain't sticking. They like, here go another one. You be like,
Man.
thank you.
Like,
That's real
for
important.
real.
I feel
Like for real.
That's-
real,
so that's
for
what
real.
I want. That's what I don't want. That's why I don't care to keep like dating. I just feel like if I keep working on myself, it's just gonna come to
I
me.
think so.
So, yeah. So I like. Yeah. Thanks for answering my questions, Joel.
Girl, hell yeah. Thank you for
they weren't
asking.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah.
Oh. You all right? Got an attitude over there.
You're gonna find your wife. Why don't you put a date on it? Why don't you put like really like be intentional? Write every single day for the rest of this year. I challenge you to write every morning waking up. Like, I can't wait to find my wife. She will have blah 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 every day. For real. Why is that so funny?
Thank God.
Just saying. I don't think nothing's wrong with
we was
manifesting.
in, but you lost me.
I don't think nothing's wrong. See, I think that's the problem. That's the problem with y'all
Ain't no
men.
man right now.
Why don't y'all? No, for real. Men don't journal. Men don't manifest. Like,
That's
That's
funny.
not a man thing.
all right, well, I'm a firm
That's not a
believer
man
in
thing. I'm
manifestation.
sorry.
Whether it's a woman or a man, I feel like you create your own reality by keep pushing towards it.
I mean,
Eventually
I
it's
feel
gonna
you.
work.
Work
I do
towards
feel
it,
you.
yes, but saying it is just
okay.
a different. Like,
Well, I'm a believer in manifestation because I've seen it happen and within myself.
hey, well, let's manifest. Let's
Here
do
we
it.
go, everybody.
Man, Kiara, how you doing over there? Oh, okay.
Man, she is Kimbe Mutombo.
Get out of here!
Gold tendon and
Damn, that's crazy.
goodness.
Yo!
That's
Wow.
wild. That's so wild.
But you keep throwing them up there though. So
You missed.
she gonna get tired eventually, you know what I mean? Like, I guess.
Tenacity,
Don't
you
get
know?
exhausted.
One of y'all
You
gonna get
here.
tired.
Another one.
I didn't know what was happening.
Girl, we didn't either till you walked in. It switched to you
Yeah,
somehow.
we here. Yeah, we here.
All right. Well, Leslie, where can they find you at?
You can find me at OnlyFans at
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
was like,
what?
man.
Where?
Just kidding.
What was the name?
Just kidding. No, y'all can find me. Y'all can find me on IG at Leslie Sheri, LeSliesheri_. Yeah, I be posting a lot of stuff there. And
What you got coming up?
Yeah.
coming up, the Lost sex tape.
Oh,
Oh my god!
That's all. You
I
pretty funny.
cannot. Did you really think it was funny?
I really did.
Hopefully
Like,
in 2
really.
months.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I know I'm hard to read. Sometimes I just I
Yeah,
get that.
you
I know,
are.
I get that.
That's
but
why I love you. Like hearing you talking.
Okay.
Well, you know, barely you it, but hearing you
Yeah,
talk, be
Like,
like,
what the fuck you say to me?
exactly. But yeah, so yeah, the Lost, and then
Okay.
I'm working on something that I am writing myself right now that I
Nice,
think
that's
will
what I wanna
be
hear about.
very, very. I believe in this project. I met with the writer, and I believe in this project. And I gave myself a deadline, and you know, hopefully,
Yeah, stay to the deadline. Man, fun fact I want to tell the people before we get out of here. For those who have seen Social,
he loves this.
Leslie was the first person who I offered that role to.
is that a fact?
That is a fact.
Wow.
Fun
She was
fact.
supposed to
That's
be
a Snapple
Alexis.
fact.
The
So-
very first.
What?
This is why. Okay.
So
I did.
why?
I turned it down because I was in a crazy, crazy relationship, and this is why I'm so.
What was crazy about it?
It was just a lot. It was a lot going on. But fast forward,
It's toxic.
it was very toxic. Very toxic.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's okay. I feel like but don't kill you. Makes you stronger.
Sometimes, yeah.
Everybody been in a toxic relationship. Some more toxic than not.
No?
No?
I don't do toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not do toxic.
Maybe that's what you need. A little toxicity. A little razzle in your dazzle.
He probably do need. He look like he need a little.
Right.
I don't do toxic. Peace.
Okay, but boom. So, in a toxic relationship, he was very, I would say insecure. And he made me feel like, I couldn't do certain things, so I had to keep his mental secure. So I turned the roll down because it was kissing in it. And this is before, like, I just said, I know previously, like, no.
I'm trying to think.
No. Yeah, it was
wasn't
a
even
thing.
a lot, was it?
It was a thing. It was like a big ending scene where it's like kissing, and I read over with him, and he was like, "You ain't doing that role." And I'm just like, "What?" He's like, "If you do that, then I can go kiss the next." And this is why it's also important for like even whoever I end up with, if I continue when I to stick with this industry, it's my job. I might have to kiss Tom because he plays my husband on the show, and it's realistic for husband and wife to kiss, but it doesn't mean we after the end of the show we having sex. No. So it's like also something moving forward that I made sure I was very upfront with, even like in the beginning dating stuff. Like, I'm an actress, and we be doing different things.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Like it's very. It's like I don't like to be hypocritical, but as a director, obviously I cast actresses in roles like these. But I used to always ask the actress if she's in a relationship, because I used to not want to cast women in a relationship because I always put myself in the guy's position. I'm just like, damn, would I be okay with my girl?
Yeah. So this is like definitely going to be like a first question to a lot of people. Like, I'm an actress, and this type of things might happen. How would you feel about it? Go. So that'll define too, because I'm not. It has to be, because I'm not giving. I'm not going to ever let.
I don't know
if
any nigga gonna be honest on like.
Well, if you're not, I can revert back to remember when I asked you this and you said you was cool, and now you're not. So it's not my problem no more. It's not my problem no more. And that's also showing me too, like just the security. Like, I have to keep my man feeling secure in a relationship. But you can't make me feel bad about doing my job because this is what I come with. So either you accept it or you won't. Because if you don't, guess what? Miss one, next 15, one coming. I'm saying it.
That's okay.
I'm okay with you modeling. Like, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's okay. You know what I'm saying?
You catching her off guard now. Thank you. Breaking it down
a little bit. The net is coming in there.
You breaking. She smiled over there. Breaking her down.
You're breaking her down.
She over there giggling.
So I turned down social because of that, because of the boyfriend I had at the time, and I would never let a man determine my future moving forward of how I just am as a person.
No, at least not that fucking film. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just really wanted you as Alexis.
Well, thank you. I hope that I can play like your lead in, a future movie that makes sense too. But Lost Sex Tapes coming soon. It's the funniest. This gonna be his viral movie for sure. Like, y'all gonna know who Big Daddy D is after this. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that thing is hilarious. It was some great actors in that, like, who played their role.
It was.
Yeah.
Man, all right. Well, hey, man, that was Leslie, our longest fucking interview to date. Go follow her, keep up with her and all of that. All the Queen's Men is streaming on BET Plus, right?
And VH1 and BET.
Okay, well, all right. Yeah, we're going to sprinkle that on up in there. I go by the name of Miles over there is
Marcel Williams.
Yes, sir. And this is Chemistry. We'll see you next time in the lab, baby.